in the cemetery? Let's say cemetery?
Hey guys, they just canceled on us tonight.
What?
Yeah, they said something came up and we're unable to go tonight.
Okay, what are we gonna do?
I mean, we have all of our stuff packed up. We're ready to go. I don't know.
Let's stop up at the gas station. Let's
regroup.
Yeah, let's try to figure something out. Okay, so Green Man's Tunnel. We were talking about that before. It's like an hour away. You guys want to go there?
What do you think? I'm good with it if you are.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I mean,
We don't know anything.
We can look it up on the way there, though.
Yeah.
I'm good with that if you are.
Yeah.
Yes? All right, let's go to Green Man's Tunnel.
All right. Charlie No Face, the Green Man.
The legend of the Green Man Tunnel is one of Pittsburgh's most famous and eerie ghost stories, blending truth and folklore. Often confused with other ghost stories, the Green Man is said to be a spirit of a disfigured man haunting the area near an old railroad tunnel. According to the myth, the Green Man was an electrical worker involved in a horrific accident. The story goes that a power line explosion melted his face, and though he passed away, his ghost continued to wander the site of the tragedy. This tunnel, most often linked to South Park, PA, is thought to be where his spirit lingers.
Charlie was a real man by the name of Raymond Robinson.
Oh, wow. So he's... Okay, that's cool.
So that, like, he was real.
Wow. Is that a picture of him?
Yeah, there's...
Dude.
Yeah, we'll show that.
That's pretty wild.
The truth behind the Green Man legend is that he was a real person, not a ghost. His name was Raymond Robinson, a man who suffered a terrible electrical accident as a child that left him severely disfigured, but he survived. To avoid terrifying townspeople with his appearance, Raymond would take long walks at night, becoming a familiar yet unsettling figure to those who saw him in the dark. Over time, his real-life story became intertwined with ghost stories, and Raymond was posthumously transformed into the Green Man.
The man pictured above is the Green Man and is not the Green Man. Thousands of people in the Pittsburgh area have combined two Green Man legends into one semi-true story. A tunnel called Corvette Tunnel, which I think is still used nearby. But people get those confused, I guess.
One location that has been linked to the legend is Corvette Tunnel, a single-lane railroad tunnel surrounded by various ghost stories. Despite no historical records of a tragedy at the site, rumors persist. One legend tells of a Corvette race where one car made it through the tunnel while the other crashed tragically. Over the years, people began associating Raymond's tale with this tunnel, even though he lived 50 miles away.
One common detail with many Green Man Tunnel ghost stories is the presence of what appears to be a man with a slight glow to the outline of his body. The glow is usually described as a green color.
Okay.
So that's how Green Man came up.
Whether it's Raymond's ghost or another spirit, sightings of a glowing man approaching people's cars have been reported for decades. Locals and thrill seekers often test the legend through a ritual said to summon the Green Man. It's believed that if you turn off your car, place your keys on the bridge near the tunnel, and wait for a few minutes, your car won't start when you try to leave. To add to the scare, some say that flashing your headlights 3 times or calling his name will cause the Green Man to appear and chase you away.
The tunnel also shares a legend of another man, one who killed his family in its depths with a hatchet.
Jeez. Is that ties or anything? Or just a different legend?
It doesn't go any more in depth.
Like most urban legends, facts get mixed with paranormal stories, so the lore might not be factual, but experiences people have had here could be true. Let's see if we have one.
So yeah, Piney Fork Road, that's the road.
Yeah.
That is, yeah.
This might be, I think this is Corvette Tunnel. So this is Corvette Tunnel, I think we're coming up to, this one-lane tunnel.
Because there's a graffiti on the top and on the side.
Yeah.
We got to go
Maybe
through
we
this.
park here. People are parking. Oh, it's right there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we do park here. Okay.
You can back up. There's no one behind you.
Got it.
Here's Corvette Tunnel, this one-lane tunnel. And up there is Green Man.
They were lying about the graffiti.
No, they weren't.
Oh, wow. Do not get that law. Okay. I mean, I get why they used it for this, but it does kind of suck a little bit. It'd been cool to go in there. What does that say up there? Is that a number? Like, what is it, 1924? Maybe?
Might be like a tunnel number.
Yeah.
That's 1920. Yeah, that does say 1924.
I wonder if... Was that maybe when it was built?
Railroad tunnel covered in graffiti and filled with rose salt was built in 1924 and abandoned in 1962.
And there's really nothing on the top of this, right?
One guy online said that there is like stuff you can explore up there, but
What? Where?
it's eventually it gets to private property.
Ah, well, then, yeah.
Those people on Reddit weren't kidding. It's just a tunnel with graffiti. Full of salt. I do want to climb up there. I'm just throwing that out there. I do want to climb up there. I genuinely want to go up.
All right, well, why don't we do a quick session? We'll get a voice recorder and we'll see if we get anything to come through. Now, we have to be mindful because cars are beeping to go through the other tunnel, but hopefully it's quiet enough for us to get something maybe.
Okay, so we have the flux sitting up there in the middle of the tunnel. We have the REM pod just here behind Josh. And over against the wall, we have our K2. I also am holding right now our voice recorder. We're gonna ask quick, short questions. We're not gonna wait too long because there is a lot of noise contamination. If there's anything here with us, can you please show yourself? All you have to do is touch any piece of our equipment.
Is there a male here with us by chance?
Can you please come forward and touch our equipment?
Were you a child spirit? Did you used to play in this tunnel at one point in time? Is there anything here that would like to make themselves known? This is your time to do... Ooh.
If that is a spirit answering us, can you go on the other side? It'll turn red if you go on the other side. Does the car horns honking bother you ever?
Does all this graffiti all over the tunnel walls upset you? We have a pretty cool device behind where I'm standing. I'll kind of demonstrate to you how it'll work. If you just get close enough to it, it'll just light up different colors. Can you please come over and do that for us?
Maybe you want something that doesn't make noise. There's a green dot on the wall over there. All you have to do is touch it. Can you do that?
Carla, we're going to do this when we get back to the van, but go ahead and flash your lights 3 times to try to mimic, and when we get back to the van, we'll actually do it through there and see if there's any truth to that. Oh, whoa. That's pretty awesome.
Right after he flashed the light 3 times.
And it's green.
It is green.
And notice I did ask it to turn it red, and it has not yet turned it red.
It is pretty interesting. You say green man tunnel, like it's only doing that side. We haven't even done it with the headlights yet. So you did it with your actual light, and that happened. That could really be something here.
While it's quiet, why don't we go ahead and ask a few questions on the voice recorder? Did you hear something?
Now, it was said whenever we were reading it that when you flash your light 3 times, that the green man comes running at you towards your car. Now, we're not at the car, but is he coming at Carlo's light for his camera? Let's do the voice recorder. Let's see if we get a response.
Is there anyone present here with us? If so, can you speak into my hand? My hand.
What I heard up in the woods, was that possibly you? What I heard up in the woods, was that possibly you? To what we heard up in the woods, if that's you, can you please say yes or no? Oh. To what we heard up in the woods, if that's you, can you please say yes or no? Oh. That's kind of cool. I'm asked the question. It did not come through the voice recorder. But again,
the flux, the green. Let me ask the same question, a little bit differently though. Can you please speak and say yes if it was you in the woods? If it was you in the woods. Can you please say yes if you're the one that turned our flux on? Turned our flux on? I'm not hearing anything. Can you set a different piece of equipment off? Both the green light and the red light here, if you get close to them, they change colors. You can pick a color you like. Can you give us a sign if any of the following words mean anything to you? Railroad.
hatchet.
1924. 1962.
Robinson.
All right, this will be our last EVP. If there's any spirits around, please give us a sign and let us know this tunnel is haunted.
Well,
that was right on cue. If there is any spirits around, please give us a sign and let us know this tunnel is haunted.
Well,
that was right on cue.
That's
It really likes that green
it does,
light.
and it keeps going to green. I know, coincidental, I know Grand Man's Tunnel, but still, it keeps going to green. There's the other side, there's a red side. So, I don't know if that was the sign it was trying to give us. Coincidental, maybe, but interesting. Well, that didn't take too long, so is there anything else you guys want to do? It's still early.
We could do 13 bends. That's another legend that I've heard of.
Yeah, check how far away it is.
All right, here, let me look. It's about 30 minutes away.
Okay.
Let's do it. We're going to try this real fast. We're going to go ahead and flash our lights 3 times towards the tunnel and see if anything runs at us. Safe to say, I don't think anything's gonna run at us. All right, let's get rolling. Let's do it.
The Legend of 13 Bends.
13 Bends is a classic ghost story tied to a winding road in several remote locations near Pittsburgh, where the number of curves seem to change depending on which direction you're driving. Some say there are 12 bends one way and 13 the other, others count 6 one way and 7, still adding up to that eerie number, 13.
The most well-known version of the story is situated in Coulterville, PA, which is where we're going.
According to legend, years ago, an orphanage stood along this road. People claimed it burned down in a tragic fire, and the spirits of the young victims haunt the area. Though the orphanage didn't burn down, it once existed, and while it has been torn down since, some foundation stones are still visible at the old church and cemetery nearby. Some believe the children were buried in that cemetery, and ghostly sightings are common.
There's only one road in and out of town, Coulterville Road. So that's the road with the bends.
There's also a darker twist to the legend. Some say that further down the road, a man attacked a girls' school in the early 1900s, killing 13 students and hiding their bodies, one at each bend in the road.
That's definitely a
Holy cow.
urban legend, story. I doubt that happened.
Around the same time, a coal mine in the woods nearby collapsed, trapping 3 miners whose bodies were never found.
Maybe that's real?
Maybe, yeah, that sounds a little bit more.
Yeah, that sounds more realistic. All over Pittsburgh was mining.
Drivers at night have reported seeing the apparitions of girls standing at each bend, glowing faintly in the darkness. Others try to summon spirits by covering their cars in powder, hoping to catch ghostly handprints on the windows. And then there are the phantom headlights. People say they have been chased by a mysterious car, only for it to disappear before reaching the last bend. It's rumored these headlights belong to teenagers who died in a car accident along 13 Bends. Then you have your typical paranormal claims of orbs, shadows, mists, and full-body apparitions. Now, all of these stories have been reported over the years and are documented online, but there is no actual records of these events taking place. Like most urban legends, maybe the truth was stretched and exaggerated for a better ghost story.
Okay, so I think we should definitely go and get flour.
Yeah.
Try that, and then they said it says the orphanage is near the church, so you can probably just park in the church parking lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
thinking.
just do a spirit box in the car. We don't even have to get out, really.
No, we won't have to get out at all. All right, let's see.
So this is bend 1.
Continue for 3/4 of a mile.
This will be bend 2.
Bend 3 looks like it's coming up here. Maybe the next one, if I don't see anything, I'll try the high beam thing here and see. Right here.
5.
Shut off. Let's try here.
6.
See anything? Did you see anything, Nicole?
I do not see
Okay.
anything.
Full bend.
This right here.
This is 7. Okay.
This is
Yeah.
7.
It's like a bend can be very small.
Yeah.
Okay, this is 8.
Make a right at the stop sign here. Would you consider that 9?
I'd assume.
Alright, number 9.
That's a church right there. 10.
This is 11.
Yep, 11 right here. 12 right here. Right?
Yeah, I assume. And then this would be 13.
This would be 13.
No, maybe that doesn't count.
Yeah, this one I don't know counts. I don't know. Yeah, this is more like a bend.
13. I feel like there's way more road. I'm looking at the GPS.
Yeah, it looks like we
road.
got one more. So maybe.
Maybe some of our bends didn't count. Say, this is 14 so far.
Yeah.
We're bend 15.
This will be number 16 right up here. All right, so
Maybe the turns. Maybe it started at the turn, the second turn, or maybe you don't count the turns.
maybe, yeah, I was saying maybe we just don't count the turn, but then it'll still put us at 15.
Yeah.
We're coming up here, and I believe the church is going to be up here to the right.
This is the old church. There was a new church we passed.
Your destination will be on the right.
Right here.
Yeah, where the sign is, I believe.
There are people there.
Hang on.
Your destination
There's
is
people
on the
there.
right.
It is blocked off. Unless it, yeah, it is both ends here.
Shit.
Um,
I don't know where to pull off.
yeah.
So this would be 17. Technically.
Yeah.
That's at First Street.
Yeah.
So are we on First Street now?
That's, I'm assuming so, yes.
Okay, so there was technically 17 bends. Depending on which ones don't count, we don't know.
There's the railroad tracks right there, so I guess the bright side, we can't really get lost. It just goes in a big circle.
What's this? Collier School? Wow.
That's actually really cool.
Nice decorations.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's not a cemetery. That was Halloween decorations. I think you have to make this next turn.
Right here, make it right.
Yeah, make a
Or
right
the
here.
one down the road, I guess. I don't know which is that one or that one.
So if we go here and come up and then make a right again, it should take us back.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. It's definitely exploring.
Yeah. You can find a place to pull over and do this.
I know.
Which I don't think we're gonna be able to.
I don't know. Yeah, it kind of sucks at that. Churches.
Probably because too many people are stopping.
Probably. Honestly, yeah, it would make sense.
Yeah. Now we're on Coulterville.
Now we're going to make a left to go back up.
This is Coulterville.
Yes.
This is the very beginning of Coulterville.
So one.
I wouldn't count this.
You don't want to count the turns onto it?
No, I wouldn't count the turn on to
So
it.
this right up here will be 1 is where I would start it, right?
Could pull up right there. But
That's somebody's house.
ah, yeah.
I know, I was looking coming down, like, are these just little pull-offs, but...
So that was one.
I guess, wow.
Oh, that was 2 back there for the bend.
Okay, we had to change SD cards, but we're at 2.
We just passed the church.
We just passed the church, so that was 3 technically.
Yep, 3, because we passed the church.
Or no, 4. 4, right? Yeah, 4.
4. So we're still at 4. Here comes 5.
Is that a pull off? I think that was a pull off. The brick we just passed on the right.
I thought it was somebody's driveway.
Yeah.
6.
There's cemeteries coming up here on the right.
Up here on the right?
Yeah, that's what it says.
It's right over here.
There's a pull off right here.
Yeah.
Alright, pull it off on the cemetery. Let's go in the back. Let's turn the car off.
There we go. What's up?
That's enough.
Okay. All right, so right now we got our spirit box hooked up to the car. We got a K2 on the front dash. We also got some flour on the front windshield. So when we're done, we're gonna check and see if there's any handprints. So if there's anything here with us, can you please communicate to us? Say something, let us know. Any of the children from the orphanage here with us?
I heard one.
I heard 1, yeah. That's what I heard, 1.
Can you tell me what your name is?
Are you trying to communicate with us?
I heard out. Do you not like when people travel on your road?
So this K2, I mean, it's always on 3.
I'm looking for it to go up.
Yeah, it has to go red.
Are we close to the cemetery?
I heard it say something, but I couldn't make it out.
Are we close to the orphanage?
Is the little girl that people see on the road when they flash the high beams just stuck here? Did you hear like a kid laugh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's...
Why is she stuck on this road? Because. Did anyone else hear that?
Because.
I heard
I heard cuz.
I heard a
B
because.
before.
I heard a buh. Can you tell me how old the little girl is?
Can you tell me a number of spirits that are here? I thought I heard 7.
I was just gonna say 7.
So honestly, what I really thought I heard was 7.
The one legend of the bends says that there's 7 bends.
Yep.
Not 13. That's kind of cool. There's someone with us right now. Can you make this device on our dash? Can you touch it?
I heard a no when you asked that question.
Can you tell me how old you are?
I heard 7 again.
I did hear that. I heard that one.
Yeah, that's how I heard the first one, man.
Is there any miners here? Coal miners.
That I thought I heard yes.
I was just gonna say that
Yes.
said yes.
Can you-
Tap. It said tap.
Can you tap this, please?
Was there a mining accident here? What did it say?
I didn't hear it.
Were the miners stuck when the accident occurred?
If there is a child here, can you tell us your name?
Do you have any friends with you?
Sad. Why are you sad?
What year were you born?
15.
1915?
I heard a yes.
You heard a yes?
Right after you said 1915, I heard it yes.
I didn't catch any dates when I was reading stuff,
No.
but there might have been a date. I'll have to go back and look, but
So you were born 1915. What year do you think it is now?
Can you tell me how old you are?
Are you buried in the cemetery? That's a cemetery?
It
thought I heard
did.
cemetery.
It totally did. So the cemetery on the map is showing right up here on the right.
Yeah, we're closer to the old.
this is the closed down one.
Oh,
down
really?
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that. Never mind.
No, it didn't spike.
Is your name on one of the tombstones in the cemetery?
Was.
What was the name of the orphanage?
Did anyone else just feel like the vehicle like shake?
No, but
I totally like, as you were asking your question, it was like something was like jumping on the vehicle.
Is there something trying to get our attention?
That's what we should have done. Put it up here. Put the powder up here.
oh yeah.
I could do it. You want me to do it real fast?
Dude, on that one and this one. Pretty cool.
I didn't even see what you put.
Right here.
It's a good little
I can't even see it.
Oh, you will, I think. Here you go.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Right here is a big clump right here. I don't know if you can catch that or not, but I wanted to get a little bit thicker so if something presses into it.
Yeah.
Again, I would like to ask whoever is in the cemetery to please come and join us.
Can you tell us your name?
Can you tell me how many children are buried in the cemetery?
I keep hearing 7.
You heard 7? I didn't hear 7.
I didn't hear 7 that time either.
What'd you hear?
Weird.
Yeah, I couldn't make it out at all, but it didn't seem like 7.
No. Can you try to give me that answer again, please, so we can understand it?
That sounded like 7.
That
I'm
sounded
telling
like
you,
7.
I keep hearing 7.
So what if that whole 7 bend thing? Like, what if
Seven
Maybe
and
it's the
6.
7. Maybe it's the big bends, not the
not the little tiny ones.
Not every bend.
Because 7 is coming through a lot.
It is.
We filmed the whole way down.
Yes.
I could go through and be like, all right, is that a big bend? Is that a small bend? Kind of like see.
Yeah, because the big ones, I think, it'd be closer to 7, I think,
Yeah.
than 13 or 16 if you just counted the big bends.
And the thing is, 7 one way, 6 the other, adding up to 13.
13.
Yep.
So that's the spirits. Can you guys tell us how many bends there really are?
Seven.
That sounded like 7 again, man.
Yeah.
I actually got like all the hairs on my back actually stood up on that one. That's pretty cool. I don't know if it's
I mean, how often do we get the same word coming through constantly?
Not
not a
very
number.
often.
Not a number.
And if you want to say it's the radio, it's the same voice. Why would a radio, we've been in here for what, 20, 30 minutes?
It's
Yeah.
the same voice.
Just keep saying 7 on the radio for some reason.
And for different questions.
Yeah.
Like, but that are
Questions that-
relevant.
Yeah.
We definitely have to look up the 1915.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I want to see if there's anybody born around that time, or even possibly anybody that passed away around that time.
Yeah.
We'll have to look into that date. Overall, we've got some pretty cool stuff here, I think, actually. I know we couldn't park off at the church,
Yeah.
but we're close to the cemetery, ironically, without meaning to be.
We're actually in between the church and the cemetery, which was the big claims on this road.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's a good location that we pulled off.
I think it was a success. Here we go.
All right, let's see up here. I don't see nothing. And up here. Nah.
I ain't seeing anything.
Even though this wasn't what we were supposed to do tonight, I had fun. We finally got to check out some of the urban legends we've been discussing as a team, and I feel like we got some pretty good responses.
Yeah, when we were over at the Green Man's Tunnel, we got some pretty cool stuff to happen. Here we are at 13 Bends, and we got really interesting responses as well. Again, we weren't really supposed to be investigating any of these. We were supposed to be over at Elwood City right now investigating, but unfortunately that didn't happen. We are going to try to reschedule at least. We are also going to try to see if we can't find anything else little to put on at the end of this video, because unfortunately it may not be the longest video we've had. But If we're not able to do that, we do have some residentials coming up to end the year. We hope you guys enjoy this one, and we'll see you guys on the next one.